Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an interesting one. I've never really done anything like this before, so I figured I'd give it a try. I've seen it all over TikTok. So I'm going to do basically one half of my face is how I did my makeup a couple years ago versus the other half is gonna be like what I do my makeup normally every day now, or a lot of the things that I do now. So if you guys want to see that, then definitely keep on watching. Alright, this video is going to be a little all over the place considering I've never done one of these before, but I'm just gonna try my best. So I'm gonna go in with my white ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This is Exit, and I'm just gonna put like that line as best as I can. It's not gonna be the straightest probably, but I'm just gonna do that down the middle of my face so it'll be easier to tell and it'll be easier for me to guide when I do my makeup. Okay, that took me way more than it should have, or way longer than it should have. Okay, so first things first is a moisturizer, primer, whatever. So I actually do go in with a little moisturizer. I got this literally yesterday and I used it and I actually really liked how it like lessened like the acne appearance on my skin. I have, if you watch my previous videos, I have like all these dry spots right here. And I used this hyaluronic acid yesterday and it actually worked out. So I'm just gonna go in on this side of my face. And it actually does leave me with like a tackiness. So I'm kind of hoping that also gives me like a good base for my foundation as well. I am still gonna prime, but this will just make it go better. And back then, oh, my face is red now, but I promise it won't be. Back then, I didn't do moisturizer or anything like that. So now to prime. And I literally had to take a break to go let my dog outside, and it's snowing. Yay! In April. Okay, so primer. I don't know. I used to go in with, what did I go in with? I don't remember. I feel like I used to go in, honestly, with, now, I went in with this beforehand. I liked sprays. So this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, I put that on this side of my face. And then I'm going to put the Pretty Fresh ColourPop Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you know I love this stuff. So I'm just going to pump that in. Obviously not use as much as I normally do. All right, face is primed and set. I feel like for some reason I have like, I always have leftover makeup underneath my eyes, even after like I shower and all that. Anybody else have that problem? No? I'm sorry if you hear that loud, weird like noise in the background. My washer and dryer, well, my washer mainly is broken, so I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. It literally kind of looks the same, both pretty dewy. Don't mind my acne. Hopefully the makeup will cover it. Foundation. I'm gonna use the first foundation that I think I ever really used, honestly. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I literally love this stuff. This is in the shade 112 Natural Ivory, and I literally only used Real Technique sponges because I thought they were like, they were the best dupe for the beauty blenders, and I didn't want to spend 20 bucks on a sponge. I did at first, like right out of high school, like 6 years ago, I used the beauty blender, but I didn't want to keep buying sponges for 20 bucks. So these are literally like $6 or $7, I think, and they're great. I haven't used one in forever because I really don't use them anymore, but I'm just gonna pour this I don't know why I'm putting so much on when I'm literally doing half my face. So I'm just gonna do like that, and then, oh, I probably needed more than that. It's really weird doing like half my face. I've literally, like I said, I've never done this before, ever. So it's gonna be really interesting to see the difference in like how I did my makeup versus how I do it now. A lot of the things are the same, like, don't get me wrong, they're totally the same. But a lot of the things, honestly, like, are different to me. So we're gonna see how it goes. I did do the ear. So as you can tell, that's already like a big difference in color. I love this coverage. I am gonna go down to my neck a little bit. So I am just gonna add a little more, just like literally a dot. Just to kind of make sure it's all blended. All right, so there is the foundation on that side. Looking pretty good. Honestly, now I'm just gonna do what I've been, well, yeah, I'm gonna do what I've been loving. Honestly, I really like skin tints. So back then I was up for like a more full coverage matte look, and I've really been enjoying this lately. So now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. This is in the shade Hint of Marshmallow. I always shake this up before I use it because it is obviously like more of like a liquid. It does have a dropper. So I literally just like tilt my head back and just like do drops. And I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge with this one. Obviously it's got makeup on it because I use this one a lot more. And I did like 2 makeup looks yesterday, so that's why it's dirty. I do obviously go over my ear still, go down to my neck. But this is obviously definitely more like sheer coverage for sure. As you can tell, this gives you more of like a glowy, just like hue to the skin. I'm actually gonna go a little bit more because of those like acne spots. So my my white line is just gonna go away here soon. But that is fine. So on days when I'm not doing anything, I just like to put this on because it just gives me more of a like a prettier like natural finish. Yes, when I have all of this like acne and stuff, it's not the greatest for my skin, or it doesn't like look the greatest, but I still really like it. I'm having trouble. There we go. So that is what the foundation looks like. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, and then this is the Hint Hint Skin Tint from Morphe 2. So weird. I'm gonna need that friggin' eyeliner again. After concealer, I'm gonna do it again. All right, so concealer, I'm gonna go in with this is the new one, so this technically doesn't count, but I threw my old one away because it was just too dark and it was getting old. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the Ultra Creamy, but just act like it's the regular Shape Tape because this is literally one of the only concealers that I used to use. So just bear with me. And I did do that. I did this. I did this. I did this. And then I did that. So mainly that triangle that everybody used to do. I did a little next to my nose. I did it on my nose to kind of just lighten things up. On my forehead, because I felt like my lines were like horrible on my forehead. And then on my chin, And that is what the concealer looks like. I'm just gonna, that was really bothering me. I have like creases in my forehead. So like I said, after the concealer, I'm just gonna go in and like redo my yellow line or my white line. So that is what the Shape Tape looks like. Pretty good, not horrible. But now, this is literally the one that I mainly use all the time. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 14. Literally, it is almost gone, so I definitely need a new one. And now, what is up with like this? Now, I do my concealer here, and then here, just to kind of lift the eyes. And then I kind of really just go on my blemishes. So like I don't really do it on my forehead anymore because like I said, my forehead's really dry. I'm gonna go in again with my e.l.f. sponge. If you guys have like really bad like acne or have been getting really bad acne, comment down below if you have any tips on what I can do, whether it's like skincare, any skincare products I can try, anything that might help. My acne spots are like super, super, super drying. So that's why I did start using the hyaluronic acid thing that I used on like this side of my face beforehand. So yeah, just let me know. So I'm gonna go back in with this. Just to see the difference. Okay. Hopefully I won't have to use that again, but we'll see. All right, so powder, I literally only always went in with my Coty Airspun because that is literally my tried and true. I love this stuff. I've had it for years. And then I only used my my brush to go in, and I would just go in. I always poured it in the cap and then tapped it off, and then just tapped it all over my face, essentially. I started underneath my eye, and then I like went to all over my face. Gotta make sure I get the nose. So obviously everywhere I put concealer. So I did do it on my neck too. And I'm just like tapping it in instead of swiping. Just to kind of help it not settle into my fine lines as easily. I guess that's what I found like helped. But yeah. Anyway, that's my Coty Airspun. I get mine at Walmart. Now, I kind of am all over the place, honestly, with my powders. But right now, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair. This is their loose setting powder. And I like to use my sponge. So I'm going to go in with my sponge. And I'm just going to go right underneath my eye and just like tap it in. I'm going to go on my nose. And I'm just going to like, I do this and then I kind of like shake it off. Of course, I'm just putting it all over. Making sure there's no, okay. And then I'm going to take the bottom part of my sponge and then put it down my neck. All right. Then put the excess back in here and powder is done. So this one obviously does have like a shade to it. So this is Fair. So obviously my face right now is this side looks lighter than this side, but ignore that. That's the only reason why I don't really use this powder as often as I'd like to, but this powder is a really, really, really good one. I do like it. Okay. Next is bronzer. And I literally only always went in with my butter bronzer. I love this. Obviously, I used it way too much. I hit pan and I broke my thing from taking it on travel with me. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques. This is the medium sculpting brush. This is literally my brush that I always use. I'm just gonna go in, tap it off, chisel those cheekbones, and then I just kind of go around my face. And then I did also get my chin or my like jawline. And then I would take it down a little just to give me a little better, I don't know, just, I always felt like it like thinned my jawline a little. I don't know. Sometimes I went in a little crazy with this, so it might look chalky or whatever. But I haven't been doing makeup for too long, so don't come for me. I do also go in with the same brush, but I'm just gonna do this. I got this fun little thing from, I think TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It's just like a brush cleaner, so as you're doing makeup, like your eyeshadow and stuff like that, you can just do that, and then the excess eyeshadow won't transfer to the new color. But I'm going to use the bronzer on this side that I've been loving lately. This is my Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer. I literally use this all the time. It has a mirror that I love. So I'm just going to go in. It just gives you like such a pretty like tanned look, honestly. It is a little more, I don't know what the word is, cooler. I don't really know. A lot more pigmented, like for sure. But I do also go in now with this ColourPop F29 brush, and I just go in on top of it and just kind of like brush it out to kind of make it a little less like crazy. And I also don't really go on my jawline anymore because I didn't really feel like that did much. And every time I did it, my mom would be like, Rachel, your jaw looks a little crazy. And I'm just like, okay, Mom, sorry. Okay, so I think that looks a little better. Yeah, maybe. Okay. All right, blush. Blush. My like first, I literally loved this blush back then. I got this in my Ipsy bag, I think, like a while ago. This is the Balm Cosmetics Balm Springs Long Wearing Blush. This is like a little one that we got in Ipsy. It's called In Full Swing. It is this pinky shade right here. I'm gonna go in with a brush and just like dab in there. And then just tap it in. All right. I literally used to love this shade, but now I don't really go for pinks anymore. The shade I literally love so much. This is my like new favorite shade. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Pressed Blush Powder in Close to Perfect. It's like a peachy, orangey, and I love the mirror that comes with it as well. So obviously she's well loved. There's a little Linda in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some product on it. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Just smile. Put it on the apples of my cheeks. I don't put it on my nose because I just find that like super weird for some reason. And yeah. I'm honestly liking this side of my face right now a little more just because of the under eyes. The Ultra Creamy from Tarte Shape Tape is honestly really nice. There's like little to no creases, and then this one does. So yeah, I just got it a couple weeks ago though, so I think I'm gonna be using it a little more often. All right, what is next? My brows. All right, the brow product that I literally used to use every single day was the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, but I do not have that, so I'm just gonna use the next closest thing, which is also after I started using the Brow Wiz and I figured out how expensive it was and how often I used it, I stopped buying that one and I started using this one. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Dark Brunette. Spoolie on one side, the pencil on one side, it's retractable. Oh my god, is this broken? Oh, it's gone. I don't know why I kept that in here. Okay, well, that's literally the pencil that I used to use, so it's a good one if you want to dupe for the Brow Wiz. It's really good. Okay, the only other thing closest to that I have is the Urban Decay Brow Beater Microfine Brow Pencil and Brush. This is in the shade Dark. So retractable, spoolie, or I guess, okay, was spoolie. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I like spun it too much or what. Oh, there we go. So it's retractable, obviously, and I'm just gonna go in. I'm really sorry, but like I can't really talk that great and do my brows at the same time. So please excuse this moment of silence as I concentrate on doing my brows. Literally, I really do my brows the same though as I did back then. I just kind of use like different products now. So I just run the pencil through. That's as good as I'm gonna get it, I think. I'm just gonna go a little more in to my tail and like right here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. So yeah, I actually really like this pencil. I think I got it at TJ Maxx. Honestly, it was on sale, so that's the only reason why I bought it, and because I did a full face of TJ Maxx and Marshalls, so that's why I bought that. For the new side, I'm gonna use a pomade. I haven't used it in a while, but you guys, if you know me and watch my channel, you guys know that I don't like opening up a lot of products because that makes me waste them. So I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Brow Pomade right here. Like I said, I haven't used this in a while, so this may look a little crazy. I don't know if it's like dry. I don't think it is. It doesn't really seem it, like the outer part is a little maybe, but all right. This is the Jeffree Star Morphe JS7. I really do like this brush for like my brows. I haven't tried it with liquid liner yet though, so let me know, comment down below if you do that. But anyway, this is the Cool Cocoa brow pomade or brow color. I really like this stuff, honestly. So yeah, I use this all the time. It's almost gone, so. And I actually go in with a brow gel now. I never did, but I do now. This is the Milk Kush Clear Brow Gel. You guys have literally heard me talk about it so much. I just like to put it on, or the ColourPop one is a great, like cheaper option than this. I love it. So both brows look good. I do like this one more, but I do like this one as well. I just didn't do, obviously, I didn't do like as dark as I did over here. I think this shade is just darker than this one, but whatever. Eye primer. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go in with, I should have been more prepared for this. I'm so sorry. Okay, I've been using this one for my new side. Do I have an old No. Okay, I didn't really do primer on the old side, so I'm just gonna not do it. So I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I have been using this for about a week now, and I actually really enjoy this. So I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. And we'll just not do any on the other side, because I mean, in high school I didn't use primer, but I'm not doing high school, I'm doing like 3-4 years ago. But I don't have that primer anymore, so I'm just not going to use any. And yeah. But I'm going to grab my first palette ever. Literally my first palette ever. This is the Cute as Fuck ColourPop palette. This is the Yes Please palette. Here is what it looks like. Literally my first eyeshadow palette ever. I bought it, I think, when I was still in high school, so that was like 7 years ago. But powders never really expire, I guess you could say. They still work. This still works beautifully on me. Honestly, I love using these. I'm gonna go and basically just do like a simple eye look of everything, of an eye look that I would have used to wear. So I'm doing this all over the eyes, because I'm just going to pretend like I have some primer on this eye, and I used to like set my primer, but it's going to look a little different because I don't have a primer right now. So I just set my invisible. I'm going to go in with this brush right here, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here that is called Note to Self. That's literally my most well-loved shade, besides that one that I just used. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the crease. I love this brush for like the crease. This is literally the crease brush from IBY Beauty. I got this in an Ipsy bag, one of my first Ipsy bags. And I literally loved it so much. So put that in the crease. And then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Louis. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. I'm actually going to still use my crease brush, not dab it off or anything, which is kind of weird. But I'm going to put that all over the lid. I literally only like always use this brush, honestly. And yes, I have hooded eyes, so like when I open my eyes, I honestly feel like I can barely see, but whatever. And then I always went in with this shade right here. It's called Butter Cake. And I just did the like middle, or not middle, but like middle to inner, like that. So I did like half of my eyes. And then I went back in with, or no, I think I took a new brush. And I just blended that in, so it was like less of a harsh line. And that's what my eyeshadow looked like. I still like do my eyeshadow like this sometimes, just not like with the half shimmer. I'll do a full eye of shimmer. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna use my Blue Blood palette by Jeffree Star. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to use this one or, yeah, I'll use this one. That's fine. Okay, so I don't really set my eyeshadow base anymore. So I'm going to go in with my little nifty brush thing again, my brush cleaner. And, oh shit. Oops, excuse my language. I just got eyeshadow all over my new hoodie. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna use this ColourPop E27, and I'm just gonna go in with, what do I want to use? I'm gonna use a Blue Blood right here. Really pretty blue shade. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. I'm gonna scoot in a little bit so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing a little more. I'm just gonna go in with that same shade and darken it up a bit. kind of make it go in the crease a little. It is always, honestly, really hard doing my eye makeup because of my hooded eyes, but it's fine. I'm going to go in with a Morphe, the M441, and I'm just going to take the brush had nothing on it, and I'm just going to go with those edges and make them a little more blended out. And then I'm going to take this shade called Ice Tray right here. It's a really pretty shimmery blue. Oh my god, I love his shimmers. And I'm literally just going to go all over the eye. Like I said on the other part, I don't do the half shimmers anymore. I do the full. So that's what that looks like. And I'm also going to take this shade called Crystal Flesh right here. And I'm going to go in with this EcoTools smudge brush. I use this. I'm going to go in with that shade, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go in the inner corner and do like a little V so it connects to the top and it connects to the bottom. And I did not do that on the other side. So, but I do put highlight there, so, or I used to put highlight there. So I will do that when that step comes. But yeah, that's the look. So there's the difference in the eyeshadows. My eye makeup is not clean, but that's fine. Okay, so I literally only used to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Black. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, just a quick little liner. I did do it all the way in high school, but a couple years ago I started doing it halfway because I felt like that just looked better on my eyes because they're so dark and so small. But now I've really been enjoying doing brown liner or liner in general in my lower lash line instead of doing it on top. So this is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Stomper. This is the like brown liner. So I'm just gonna go in doesn't look the greatest because of that friggin' blue eyeshadow on the bottom, but it's totally fine. All right, and then I used to use, literally I only use these mascaras, the Lash Princess and then Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. So I'm gonna go in with my Tarte one because literally I just love this mascara so much. And this is the one high-end mascara that I will use. And that I will repurchase once it empties. Literally, like, so good. I don't use fake lashes, as you guys know. So, but now I'm going to go with the Benefit Roller Lash, only because I use every single mascara that is in my thing right now. And this is the one that I'm using right now to get rid of because it's almost gone. So, yeah, that's basically why. Oh, I forgot to use my eyelash curler, but on my new eyes, or on this side that I'm doing right now, I use my eyelash curlers. So. But both of the eyelashes honestly look really good. I do like Benefit a little more, so I will probably repurchase this as well. But I never really use it that often because I have so many mascaras, because that's the one thing that I love trying out besides lipstick is mascaras. So the eyes are done. What's next? Highlighter. I literally only used to go in with my Super Shock Cheek Flexitarian by ColourPop. So I'm literally just gonna do that like everywhere. It's literally broken and it hit pan. So it's just so blinding. Look at that. And I used to go up here too, excuse me. I would go up here so it was like a little this moment. I don't know why. I did it there. I did it on my Cupid's bow, on my nose. And yeah, and then I would take it and put it in the inner corner. Boom. Like I literally was like glowing. But now, what highlighter do I want to use? I literally love my Jeffree Star. Oh, I'm gonna use my new one because I do love weird colors. So I just got this in my mystery box. If you guys didn't see that video, go watch it. But this is the Extreme Frost in Gag Me, and it's perfect because it has blue reflex, and I did a blue eye look. So I'm just gonna go in with that highlighter brush. I'm just gonna do this so there's really no Flexitarian left over. And this is like super blinding, so I only really need to do it a couple times. Like, what? Look at that. So stunning. Like, holy crap. I don't do my Cupid's bow anymore. I just leave it right here. Sometimes I'll like do the tip and then do the bridge, but this color is like crazy, so I'm not gonna do a lot. But I love that shade so much, and literally it's a $50 highlight, so you best believe I'm keeping the packaging. I love it though. So stunning. Perfect highlighter, especially for this eye look. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go in with lips now. So when I did a look like this, okay, it's gonna look super crazy, but I literally almost always had my Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star on. So I'm just gonna do that. Honestly, this one might be like dried out though. It still smells good. Man, it's weird doing two different like lip looks. Okay, so there is my Unicorn Blood. Absolutely gorgeous, honestly. It's still it's my favorite burgundy color ever. But on this side, I actually go in with I'm just gonna really do like a gloss, but I do actually use a lip scrub now. I don't have my Jeffree Star one that I normally use. It's in my bag. So I'm just gonna go in with my ColourPop one that I got from the Lizzie McGuire collection. This is the Bubblegum Pop Lippy Scrub. I love using the lip scrubs because they just take the dead cells off your lips. I don't know if that one is edible though, so I just go in and I like take off as much as I can. And then I really just do glosses now. So I'm gonna go in with my The Gloss by Jeffree, and this one is a nude, so I'm gonna do this one. This is in the shade Diamond Juice. So sparkly. I literally love lip balms, lip gloss. They're my favorite ever. And that's it. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting spray on that side. And on my 2021 side over here, I'm gonna use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh. Oh, love it, so good. Okay, so this is the completed look. This is my look from a couple years ago, this side. And then this side is basically what I do today. So comment down below which one do you guys love more. Clearly this side I do way more highlight, a brighter lip with like a nudie eye, and honestly this side is like kind of the complete opposite. Less highlight, but I do like different colors now. Bright eyes and either a nude or a glossy lip. Yeah, that's basically it. So comment down below, let me know what you think, which side you like better. Give me any tips that you would use or would give me so I can do my makeup a little better, because I am by no means a makeup artist, but I just like to have fun. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stayed this far, it's been like a 40-minute video, so I'm really sorry. But if you guys stayed this far, thank you so much. And subscribe if you haven't already, like, comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.